Hi guys, hope you all are well. The topic that we are going to discuss today may leave a deep impact in your life, and this topic is titled The Power of Prayer, a beautiful story of answered prayers. Discover the signs that indicate your prayers have been heard by Allah and read a heartwarming story of a prayer that was answered. Find inspiration in the power of prayer and learn how to recognize its impact on your life. And also, if you are new to our channel, then subscribe to the channel so that you get new updates. So without wasting time, let's start talking about today's topic. Sometimes in life, we're left waiting for blessings, and words flow like tears. We often wonder, is Allah listening to our prayers? This thought resonates deeply with many. At times, Allah responds to our prayers in the most unexpected ways. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. In today's video, we'll discuss 5 signs indicating that Allah is responding to your prayers in unusual ways. The Quran states that your Lord said, "Call me, I will accept your prayers." Before we delve into the video, I want to share a true story of faith in Allah that is very dear to me. This tale will not only boost your faith in Allah's love but also demonstrate that when Allah intervenes, help and solutions appear in miraculous ways. Let's return to Saudi Arabia, where a sheikh shared this story about a doctor from Pakistan. The doctor recounted an incident involving him personally. He mentioned a renowned neurologist in Pakistan, whose appointments are tough to get. One day, while traveling between cities, he encountered severe weather. Clouds darkened the sky, lightning flashed, and rain poured. The storm caused one of the plane's engines to fail, forcing an emergency landing at a small airport. It was a remote location, unsuitable for takeoff. The doctor asked the pilot about the delay, who replied it would take a while. Choosing to travel by road instead, as it was only a 3-hour journey, the doctor set off. However, the storm returned, lightning flashed again, and heavy rain trapped his car in mud. Stranded in an open area with a few farms around, he spotted a small house and thanked Allah. He decided to go there for prayer and rest. Upon knocking, an elderly woman answered the door. He explained his situation and requested to pray. She welcomed him. Inside, she had a small prayer mat and a sick child. The woman prayed fervently, frequently checking on the child. After praying, as the doctor prepared to leave, he inquired about the child. The woman, the child's grandmother, explained he was an orphan and very ill. Despite consulting many doctors, no help seemed forthcoming. She mentioned a specialist who could help, but the waiting time was 6 months. She was confident that Allah would make a way. The doctor asked for the specialist's name, and upon hearing it, he was moved to tears. The woman asked why he was crying. The doctor replied, "Your prayer has been answered. For your prayer, lightning flashed, clouds roared, the engine failed, we landed, traveled by road, and the rain stopped us. And now the rain ceased only after this question was asked." The woman began to cry, saying, "Subhanallah." The doctor, recounting his story, said he learned that Allah's army is vast, and Allah uses anyone he chooses, whenever he wishes. The purpose of sharing this story is to remind each of us of our need for Allah. Continue praying. I want to assure you of Allah's mercy and power, this will happen. We need to recognize these signs, each revealing how Allah works in our lives. Often, He answers in ways that reflect His wisdom and mercy, sometimes through gestures we don't immediately perceive. Especially when facing challenges, these are not without purpose. They test us, encouraging patience and perseverance, strengthening our bond with Allah. The Quran says, "O believers, seek help through patience and prayer. Indeed, Allah is with those who are patient." This verse teaches us that patience is not mere waiting, it involves enduring with faith and trust in Allah. If you're dealing with health issues, financial troubles, or personal loss, remember that patience in these trials is a strength that brings us closer to Allah. If your prayers seem unanswered, consider this moment part of the answer. Realize that Allah is fortifying you and preparing you for what you've asked for, even if answers unfold gradually. When we pray, we see only a fraction of the picture, limited by our desires and knowledge, but Allah sees what is best for us. The Quran says, "It is possible that you dislike something, yet it is good for you, and it is possible you like something, yet it is bad for you. Allah knows, and you do not." This verse reminds us that when our prayers appear unanswered, it might be because Allah is protecting us from harm or preparing us for something unexpected. If you're being led in a new direction, understand that Allah knows. Embrace it. Understanding the response to prayers is crucial. Sometimes, when we don't receive what we desire, it is Allah's way of protecting us and leading us to unexpected greatness. Have you ever questioned why certain blessings appear suddenly, even when you haven't prayed for them? Or wondered if Allah answers prayers in ways that differ from our expectations? The Quran reminds us, "And He has given you everything that you asked from Him." If you attempt to count Allah's blessings, you cannot enumerate them. This verse emphasizes that Allah's blessings are innumerable, arriving in forms we might not recognize. For instance, you might pray for success in one area, but Allah paves the way in another direction. If you experience significant changes or new blessings without a specific request, consider it as Allah's method of responding to your prayers and steering you towards something remarkable. Another common inquiry is whether life's difficulties might be Allah's way of preparing us for what we prayed for. Progress often emerges through challenges. In His wisdom, Allah understands that some blessings require inner strength to fully appreciate and sustain. For example, praying for success might lead to a period of hard work or obstacles that hone your skills and resilience. These challenging times are Allah's way of indicating that you are on the path to success, preparing you for the blessings you prayed for. How can you know if the challenges you face are answers to your prayers? By observing how these experiences shape you. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Whoever Allah intends to bless, He subjects them to trials." This hadith reminds us that trials are signs of Allah's love, drawing us closer to Him. The Quran assures us that Allah does not burden a soul beyond its capacity. If your patience or faith feels tested, it might be Allah's way of preparing you for what you have prayed for. Each difficulty strengthens your connection with Him. So, if you face challenges after praying for something significant, view them as part of your preparation. Every test molds you, ensuring that when the blessing arrives, you are fully ready to embrace it with gratitude and strength. Many people wonder why they sometimes feel relief or comfort even when their prayers haven't been answered yet. Allah's blessings reassure us that He is aware of our needs and is guiding us to the best possible outcome. The Quran beautifully describes this state. He is the one who sends comfort into the hearts of believers. This comfort signifies Allah's closeness. It is a gift that helps us trust in His timing, even amidst challenging situations. It is natural to question if prayers are heard, especially when responses seem absent. Each of these signs reminds us of Allah's wisdom. But what if no response is evident? It's crucial to remember that every sincere prayer is valued by Allah and nothing goes unnoticed. If a prayer is not granted in this life, it might be because Allah, in His infinite wisdom, is preserving it for the hereafter. Prophet Muhammad said, "On the day of judgment, Allah will say to his servant, 'Did you not ask me for such and such a thing and I did not grant it? I have preserved it for you in the hereafter.'" This hadith reassures us that Allah cherishes each prayer uniquely, offering rewards beyond this world. As the Quran states, "And your Lord says, 'Pray to me, I will answer you.'" Every prayer, in this life or the next, is answered to benefit you. A beautiful life is built on daily prayers. Make prayers, give prayers, and receive prayers. If this message has brought insight or comfort, consider supporting the channel. Your likes, shares, and subscriptions help us reach others who still seek the power of prayer. Thank you for watching the video. Do share your opinion in the comments about what you felt from this video, and what you think about this video, and Allah Hafiz for the next video.